It's in the game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers' offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. Off he goes. He's at the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach, you saw it on that play.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. The give is to Williams. Keeps the legs moving. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the right side. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown LSU! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage, I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Looking downfield, it's Chapin. Out of the backfield, he's open.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Using his legs, it's Booth. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. so Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Bringing it back, it's Thomas. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Got his man downfield. Oh, look out! Touchdown LSU! What a catch and run for 6. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they make big plays for you.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Bulldogs in the hurry up.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Fires left. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Fires to the tight end, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. No huddle offense to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Give to the running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wide out in motion. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. They have had to wear that beatdown since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
He wants to throw here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And that is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They're trying to get to him. Caught near the sticks. It's Booth. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. To the air. It's Shapen. He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And that one's way too far for everybody. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Booth. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Looking for a block, it's Thomas. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. A 1st down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Shapen. Finds his big tight end. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Booth. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this way.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. LSU right back to the line.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dances away. Fires on the move. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he is denied on 4th down. That defense able to shove him out of bounds short of the line to gain. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught behind the line. It's Booth. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Offense lining up quickly. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes a connection. Touchdown Bulldogs! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Touch pass on the run. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. LSU quick to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to pass. Quarterback adapting. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. With the catch, it's Mosley. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On second down, he'll let it fly. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Finds his tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Snagged in the middle. It's Booth.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Booth. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Dropping back, it's Chapin. Makes the grab. Powers through the defender. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Finds his big tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Line gets set, 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch called for, but there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for you.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.